At the program, you're watching Morning Thailand with Tulip and Golf. And before we go to the update on the football referee shooting, we have another shooting, and this one with, I would say, a little bit bigger.
Yeah, it's quite sad because obviously
bigger bullets and bigger guns.
Yeah, it costs like, let's just say that, instead of actually get away with it due to the fact that, he survived the referee, this particular case not as good. And the person that got shot was just kind of like, just happened to be at the scene. That's the sad part.
Right. Actually, they believe the person that got shot and actually he died at the hospital, one of them. Actually, the assistant or very close aide of the main target himself.
So he wasn't even a target.
Right.
That's the sad part.
So this happened in Lopburi. The police got notified that there was a shooting at this one house in Lopburi province, in Talung sub-district. So in Mueang district. So when they went, it's like in the middle of the night of the 4th of September, like 10 minutes after midnight.
Right.
Anyway, so the police got there and they found lots of mortar shells of AK guns and also the shell of some handguns bullets. And they found 2 people injured with the gunshot wound. One of they were Chaiyaphum Governor, 35-year-old, which is the inspector of the sub-district of Talung sub-district, and also Sampan Phung Sawang, 39-year-old, which is the assistant of the village head of Talung sub-district. So both of them were sent to Pranarai Maharaj Hospital, but the first one, the 35-year-old, the inspector, he couldn't make. He
did not make it.
He did not make it. The wounds were too severe. The owner of the house is 60-year-old Prayut Poyim, which was a village head, a very famous one, a very well-respected local politician in Talung sub-district in Lopburi province. He just quit his sub-district head job and he sent in his son-in-law for the election instead, and his son-in-law of course got elected to be the sub-district head. So you can see the trait now that they are pretty well respected and powerful local politician. So the police believe this happened when the 60-year-old and the son-in-law were hanging out talking at their house after they just went to one of the local party reception, and somebody just drive by and shoot AK into the house, and there were some gunfire exchange. Finally, those couple people that were that came down to shoot into the house, just jump back into their pickup truck and flee. So the police unable to identify them yet, but they believe that it probably will involve to the local politics, because the term is coming to an end soon, the local administrative body. And this 60-year-old guy, Prayut Poyim, sent in the candidates in all 13 villages in the sub-district. So they believe this probably either this or the personal issues, but they believe that the local politics have stronger trait.
Yeah, local politics could be quite intense here in Thailand, apparently.
I think we have heard that often enough.
Yeah.
Killing the incidents that happen.
Like if you want to join local politics, you better be tough.
Yes.
You better be ready for all kinds of attacks that might come in your way and such. Now, giving you another update in terms of the fake village that we talked about yesterday. Apparently, something will definitely have to be done about it. Now, this is what I reported yesterday in Chaiyaphum province, of course, and is report due to the fact that there was supposed to be a big project building the dam in Prong Khun Phet Dam, as well as Yang Nadi Dam, as well as Sapung Nua Dam. Now, these are all in Chaiyaphum province. However, the problem, like I said, was that, the expropriated areas that's supposed to be compensated, it seems like a lot more people, or especially outside investors, find these a great opportunity, start building a lot of infrastructures in the area, especially creating almost what we call it fake villages, to be able to hopefully claim some kind of compensation from the government and receive some money. So at this point, Kun Thappraseert Chaichom, who is actually the provincial governor of the district governor, of Nong Bua Ratwe, actually has been removed from his post already, transferred to another position because they believe that there's some involvement and the investigation was ongoing. 2 other staff were actually sacked as well. But at this point, they're still in the transferring kind of thing, in the inactive post. That's what they call it.
Okay.
So, but when you're in active post, you pretty much know, your destiny at this point. And they say that if they found, after a long investigation, if they found guilty, they would definitely face a lot of charges. Interestingly enough, Kun Thappraseert has already resigned. Oh. He resigned before he probably know that he has it coming, so he resigned. However, they say that the provincial governor Kun Phonsak Jiranai, provincial governor of Chaiyaphum province, say that even after he resigned, if he found guilty, he will still be pressed charges.
Right.
And obviously, his terms as the retired civil servant is not going to be as nice as he was be hoping for. Okay. Because probably all the money that he was supposed to receive after his retirement, he's not going to get. Exactly. So, but also some of the villagers in the area, especially in the Kum Kok Kradon village, about 50 of them went to the to meet with the provincial governor himself and said that they still want compensation because they are having land there. However, the provincial governor said that they will only get certain amounts of money that would be compensated, but only for the fact that one of those houses have to be situated there for quite some times, not that they just newly built. And plus, they will only get the money that has been quoted by the irrigation department itself, not the $1 million baht that they were hoping for. And apparently there's supposed to be some commission with the investors that build all this stuff as well. So a lot of people will probably get in trouble due to this particular situation.
Okay.
Right. So that's giving you an update that at least justice will be served for those people who try to cheat, the government of all these land expropriation area. Compensation, at least. All right.
Next news is the update. I think we have reported yesterday about the referee that got shot while he was at the SAT doing his routine. And because he normally has his routine daily, if he's not judging or being or working as a referee, and that's another reason the police said that the police cannot narrow down to just the family of person or just someone that know him. Or not.
Sorry, I just laughed because the thing is, our shirt would talk probably, our attire today, that's look a little bit like a referee kind of thing.
Oh, true.
Right, so yeah, that's why I started laughing. Sorry, continue.
I didn't realize that. Okay, this guy, Bao Nom, people call him for short. His full name is Thanom Barikut, 44-year-old. He is a FIFA certified referee and has been working for a long time, and I would say he's pretty famous among Thai football fans because there isn't that many FIFA referee in Thailand, and he is one of the very, very famous one, and we saw him in international media. Right. So after he was shot and admitted to the hospital, the police said that he's still not in too good condition enough that able to give any information to the police. So the police cannot narrowing anything down. Right. And one of the reason, like I reported a little earlier, just because he has his own routine of doing things.
So they know
So
right
they
away
know.
his schedule. Oh.
A lot of people, not a lot of people, some people said they speculated that the reason might be because some of the game that he have been the referee, that the result might not satisfy the football fans.
Right.
But a lot of people still say if it will be because of the way he judge or the way he works in the football field, he probably would get killed long time ago because he has been working for so long. So the personal issue is worth touching. And also another case that happened in Lopburi 4 years ago, that he was a suspect
Right.
in the bombing, but the case was dropped
Right.
against him. So, but that case already ended in the court
Right.
process. So they believe that that might be another reason that he got shot. And of course, another update we have for you, we have another FIFA referee, FIFA 2013 referee, that he just got certified, Amnat Pongmani. He said yesterday in the news that he probably himself would take about 2 months off from being a referee.
Yeah.
The match he's supposed to judge is the Toyota Thai Premier League, but he said that this incident, the shooting incident that happened to Pao Nom, really worry him because just his car was bashed in front of his house, the
Right.
car windshield
Oh, okay.
already.
So he already kind of got a threat.
Yes.
Already. That's scary. You never think that, who would think being a referee is one of those crazy
Well, if you
career to actually have.
if you give yellow
Card
card
or
or
red
red
card.
card or let another team have a slightly advantage over another, and the fans can be
Well, the cards, that's their
scary.
job. That's their job. They have to give out cards. But that's the thing. People take sports like,
personal
exactly.
to the next level.
It's sports. It's soccer.
It's supposed to make you happy and
Yeah.
fun and exciting.
It's like 22 men kicking one ball kind of thing. So,
chasing after one ball.
Exactly. So, just take it easy, people. And who would have thought that you get a death threat out of that? Now, moving on to another death threat, actually. Apparently, another person, a key figure that actually received threats as well, is permanent secretary for the Commerce Ministry,
Oh.
Kun Wachari Vimukthayon.
Yes.
Because her comment that she given out to the reporter when
Oh,
they talk
yes.
about what about the high cost of living and stuff? And, we mentioned this yesterday, reported about it,
Right.
talking about that, the fact that she said it was just our feeling. A lot of people disagree. Well, I definitely disagree, but, not going to go as far as actually give her a threat. There's apparently a hotline that people can call, and this is for all the consumers and, people that, want to voice their concerns and raise concerns and such. They can call the Department of Internal Trade hotline 1569 to, perhaps report about the high prices or, anything that would relate it to commerce. Now, they said that a few of them actually called in and even talked about gonna splash acid on her. They're gonna somehow assault her and such. So it's create quite a bit of a problem because obviously at this point, a lot of people would like to voice their concern that these are not just all in their head. They actually, just pay a lot. And she's just the fact that she say it's the perception of, goods are expensive. That's
Right.
why, these particular things happen. And of course, apparently there's quite a bit of a chaos as well for the Department of Internal Trade's website that was hacked. And the hacker username was DZ4Hack. And apparently this group of people put a picture of Black Penguin on the webpage, but it was just a front page. So it wasn't that bad, but the server was down and such. So they're trying to find, who behind this particular incident, who trying to stir a little bit of a chaos. But obviously at this point, Commerce Ministry is not liked, not well liked by a lot of people.
True.
Nationwide.
Right.
Nationwide. So that's another interesting death threat as well. All right.
It's a bit. It's. I would say it's a bit difficult because she have been put in the spotlight being a permanent Secretary of Commerce Ministry.
I think the fact that she say is the perception.
Right.
You know, it's your feeling. Then I think that's anger a lot of people because obviously when you have to pay 5 baht more in the expressway, that's
Which
not
you pay more.
a perception. You know, that's like a reality.
That's the real money.
Yeah, or gas prices or LPG prices. So
or the electricity bill.
I would say that she just need to be able to answer it, maybe wording it a little bit better so that she would not get a threat like such again. Not to say that that's justified. It's not justified to threat anyone's life.
True.
But that could anger a lot of people. All right.
Okay.
Let's
We're
take a
going to
short
take
break.
a short break. We'll come back. We have an update on the rubber price
Chaos.
protest. There was clash happened. There was injured and such.
Yeah. And of course, there's chaos in the parliament as well.
Always
Yes.
stay tuned.